I think the problem with disguises is that I'm a 6'2" African-American dude in Cuba, right? So I'm either a rapper or a basketball player. Maybe baseball here. Hey! Oh, we go up there, let's go up the outside. I don't want to go up the front. Here we go, here we go. We're here in Havana, Cuba for my bucket list on 3 weeks. Notice I'm running a half marathon. I'm excited. The energy is ridiculous in this place. Me encanta Cuba. So, I just said to Scotty that I've never run a marathon. I've always wanted to run a marathon. I should run the half marathon in Cuba. It's a half, 13.1 miles. I should do it.
In what world? In what year? Okay, let's go back. Recently, last 3 months.
3 months. Okay.
Last 3 months.
Last 3 months.
Russia.
What?
World Cup. Cheers in with Russian, good fine Russian vodka.
Russian vodka. Hold on 1 second. I did drink some Russian vodka.
Just the other day in India. Tikka masala, sag paneer, naan bread.
With the naan, with the basmati and the naan. Oh. I did have some chicken tikka masala and some naan bread in India. Hold on. Have a sit down. Hold on. Because this is interesting to me.
When was the last time you ran 13.1 miles?
I have never actually run 13.1 miles.
How are you gonna cross the line? Are you crossing the line on all your 1, 2 feet or on all fours? Like,
I'm saying I will get off the couch, I will train for 3 weeks, and I will complete the marathon in under 2 hours and 10 minutes. So let's go. What's the bet? This is the important part. What's the bet?
Let's see.
I'll put up 500 to your 100. We'll do it real simple. My $500 to your 100.
I went in. I know that. I went in, dude.
I haven't been in the gym in probably 3 months. I haven't exactly been training. I've been living my best life. Now I'm off to go start my first day of training. As I talk the story out, it doesn't seem like a good idea. It's my snap reaction to say, yeah, if I could run a half marathon. Then when I have my quiet moments, yeah, I think of all the bucket lists, this is the one I'm most concerned about. Like, in my deepest honesty with myself, I really am not sure I can run 13 miles. My father died about 1.5 years ago, and it didn't hit me so much emotionally as it hit me existentially. It was like, oh, I'm next. In terms of pushing my body, I want to keep my body conditioned, and more than anything, I want to keep my mind strong. It's like I can do anything. Like there's nothing I can't do. Laird Hamilton is a pioneer of toe-in surfing and one of the greatest big wave surfers of all time.
It's all about your mind, as you see. Where the mind goes, the body will travel. My training is so I can continue to perform at a really high level as long as I desire.
I can't think of anybody better to help get my mind ready for this challenge. I'm not in horrendous condition.
Yeah.
I just haven't trained in like the last 10 weeks.
Might be hard.
Let's go for it though.
Okay.
Let's get it.
When you're young, you can beat yourself up consistently and kind of get away with it. And what happens is you start to get a little more experienced, I would like to say. You start to try to do it smarter. These are all brain training for an endeavor like a marathon.
I got 45-pound weights. And I'm going down to 12 feet. And then I'm gonna walk all the way over there. That's definitely scary. Were you not comfortable under the water? Now this is some serious mind oxygen deprivation training.
To keep the body warm or to keep the body cool takes more energy than anything. The more efficient you become at that, the better you perform. This is called Desert Storm. This is actually acclimating you for being overheated.
Yeah.
When you're running and you're 5, 6, 8 miles in, it's gonna be a heat issue.
It's about making yourself comfortable being uncomfortable.
Being uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
For sure.
Work on your breathing pattern. And I'd be nose-mouth guy. I'd be in nose, out mouth as you're running, and just use it. But have a cadence of your steps and your breath. Like that should be your goal in the next week. It's 210 degrees right now.
Yeah.
It's where water turns to steam. We're going from the Sahara to the Arctic in one fell swoop.
So this is gonna be all bad.
Yeah. So you want to know what the mantra is?
Yeah.
This is my house, this is where I live.
This is my house.
This is my house, this is where I live.
This.
Right there.
Yes.
This is your house.
This is my house. This
Yep.
is where I live.
Keep going.
Dip
Don't
your
freak
head,
out.
dip your head back, dip your head back, dip your head back. Nose only. Look at me. Nose only.
Relax that left arm.
Nose only.
Relax.
Nose only. Dip and go. Yeah, slow it down with the breath.
Same
Nose,
breath. Nice and deep.
nose, parasympathetic.
There you
yeah.
go.
Come on.
Same breath.
Let's go get in the heat now. Let's walk our way over the heat. Come on. That's your first time that you've ever been in that environment. It'll never be like that again, I can tell you that. Right? You know that? Do you know that?
That makes you dizzy.
Come on, of course it does. Your body's going crazy. Take it off, take it off.
It's pain. Oh man. Wow, that's cool. The human brain's a comparison machine. Before I got in the ice, I was in here, dying to get the hell out of here. And got into the ice, and then this became the best place on earth to be back in here. Your mind will accept anything. So I really feel like I got my head right for this race, but now I want to make sure that my body can keep up the way it used to.
Hello. You're gonna do an exercise stress test today.
Exercise stress test. All right, I
Right,
can
so
do
exercising while stressing you to test what your heart can do.
that. Yeah.
All right?
So what kind of things could you see in the test?
So that electrocardiogram that measures the electricity and the perfusion or blood flow to your heart, if it starts doing funky waves, we're gonna have a problem.
A EKG.
Correct.
Is a
Electrocardiogram.
cardiogram.
Yes.
What's a EGG?
An EGG? An egg? I'm a teacher. Why you ain't right. You ain't right.
Comedy was my supreme defense mechanism. When I was young, I couldn't fight, so the way I would deal with bullies is comedy. And,
Philly's a tough city.
exactly.
We was all bullied.
We was all
Fighting, going home. Dang, am I going to have a fair one today?
Yeah, exactly.
Does she have long nails? She
Yes,
gonna
all of
scratch me
that.
up?
This is also a bit of a spiritual expansion for me too, in dealing with my ego. I lived most of my adult life and career in shape. Being this far out of shape is kind of a little bit new for me. I didn't drink for over a decade. You know, during my rise as a movie star, I was like wildly disciplined. So being in this place in my life, even something as simple as taking my shirt off while I'm out of shape, like, you know, this for me now, allowing myself to be seen less than optimally is new.
All right, so I'm liking
Yo,
this.
man.
So,
What's up, baby?
hi, Ron.
How you doing?
So,
How you doing?
okay, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, start.
Let's get it, Philly. Let's get it,
Get
Philly.
it right. $130/82.
We'll take that. Do you think that I'm good to run the race if I don't do anything stupid?
That is correct.
Havana, here we come. Yeah.
Philly's coming to
Philly.
Havana.
Yes, Philly coming to Havana. Yeah. We're here in Havana, and I'm gonna take my best shot at running this half marathon with 3 weeks training. This is my third trip here. The energy, the music, just the food, it's like there's something that's beautifully artistic about having to use what you have to make something beautiful out of it. There's this crazy energy that hums at the center. There's an artistry that Cuban life takes on based on necessity. It has to be signed with your labor and signed with your love. And I see it everywhere in Cuban life. You enjoying your drink, buddy?
Yeah. I'm preparing for my race tomorrow. Hydrating. This is called hydrating. Yeah.
I gotta set the pace on the first mile.
Yeah.
Not based on my heart rate. I gotta set it based on how I feel to get out, nerves and all of that type of stuff.
What is the fear around that?
Losing his money.
Maybe it's
No,
about
it's
going
the,
in too hot and then losing.
Going in hot and then losing steam on the back end.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to stop. See you out there, fella.
5 a.m. I'm sleepy, but I'm ready to go get this 13.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Damn, it's hot as hell out here. Let's go up the outside. I don't want to go up the front. anything.
Will has to keep his heart rate under 160 beats per minute.
First mile, legs feel good, cardio feels right, a little warm, but I feel good.
Ideal temperatures for running are between 42 to 50. It was in the 80s.
From the 6 mile, I looked up. That hill looked like Mount Everest. I can do anything. There's nothing I can't do.
Yeah, I was definitely on the edge of hurting myself. I just surrendered to the truth of that moment.
His heart rate had spiked. It wasn't sort of leveling out.
I missed my time. I really don't like losing. The misstep was something that turns out different than you expected, and we could turn it into the best thing that ever happened. And that's where my mind is going right now. How can I turn this into the best thing that could have happened?
Just found out that my boys again on a running pace as opposed to walking, which I'm happy about. Okay, he's coming in, he's there. And the time, 2:30:10. Lots of words right now, folks. Please give him some room.
Lots of words and a lot of money right now. enough. So please, if you're not handing him money, please, step out of the way.
Okay, folks? Calm.
From the time I heard when you were walking, there was a lot of concern then. But I told them that's him regrouping and not to walk across the finish line, coming running like the champion he is.
Good Jesus, man. My Lord. Elevator. Gracias. Lower. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Oh, this feels so good. I know. This feels so good. How you feel, Scott?
I can't believe we did it.
Yeah. Dude.
But no, seriously, what was that like, dude?
Goals are not important in and of themselves, right? So to me, you set goals for the purpose of learning. I learned that I'm a different person than I was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I'd have been embarrassed. I'd have been pissed. I'd have been in my room by myself. I'd be calling a meeting with everybody to figure out what happened. Like, that face would have been too much for me. That face right there would have been too much. There used to be so much poison in my drive. For me, being number one was everything. And I was willing to die to be the biggest movie star in the world. And there was nothing more important than that. I'm really in a different place in my life. As I've gotten older, I don't feel the pressure of living up to the billboard image of myself like I used to. Living with these imperfections and accepting certain limitations has given me so much freedom. I'm the happiest I have ever been in my life. Here's where the real operation begins. How the hell am I supposed to get up?
From here.
Yeah.
You're locked in. You're all locked in right now.
Somebody gonna have to bring my food right here. He's gonna just lock this elevator off. We're out here, Abu Dhabi, F1, bucket list madness. F1, they are going to allow us to use the track to see which Smith is the fastest. I'm not even playing with this boy no more. Let's go.
Some people are just born to do it.
I am the car. I am the track. This relationship with Trey is brand new. We're diving into creating a loving friendship. This was such a bad idea.